head swap. Yeah, it's a quick head swap. So there will probably be extra. Yeah, there'll probably be some extra people joining and stuff like that as time goes on and we get the ball rolling and stuff like that. A few people might join. I'm not gonna worry if anything does pop up, like accidental, scuff, someone fucks up their lore or something like that, and they're not too sure or they say something random. I'm not gonna stress about it too much. We could easily fix it the next time.
I'm treating
This is
like
gonna
a
be
session
more.
0, pretty much.
Yeah, this is gonna be like session. This is session 0 for a lot of these characters, and it's mostly one of the huge things too. Ow! I just fucking bonked my head on the mic. I'm gonna move that over there. Also, I need to drink more water because that supper really hit my stomach. So number one thing, obviously, don't stress too much. If there's anything we need to tweak and yada yada yada, we'll tweak it as time goes on. You don't have to stress too much about it. We'll fix it as we see fit, and if you notice anything is weirdly finicky with the characters, you can even put down a thing on your character sheet, or even in like the comms, like in just a little bracket, updated this part of the characters thing just because that didn't really fit and felt really off when I talked about it. The nice thing about it is these characters are not going to be actively interacting with the main stuff for a bit. It is, technically speaking, happening in the past. You would all still be basically going through military training. You're still going through procedures. You can still be augmented and trained. Certain people are under special circumstances where they're basically being rehabilitated into certain groups. Cough. Now, there are there's one character I will openly say is probably the one I will barely play unless we're doing missions, but I will pop them out every once in a while in case you all need them. But for the most part, I will be playing the other one, which is Lunera, which is this one. I will switch into her right now in case people either don't remember or have forgotten what she looks
Server
like.
processing.
I know. It still annoys me, to be honest. Big thing too is I am gonna hopefully be working on a training facility map where people can sit and vibe as well, and then work on, doing things. If I can actually get world object stuff in there, I can add games and stuff like that to the areas so people can screw around in that map. Yada yada yada. Because there's stuff in this map too, and
Isn't
characters
there
being able to
buckshot roulette prefab?
We're not doing the buckshot roulette prefab. We are not.
Counterpoint, that sounds like something Tartarians would do.
Foosball, 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 foosball.
The bullets are slightly blunted. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, so this will be...
no.
Directly into your face. That would be, honestly...
we have the technology. Oh.
Yeah, that would be really funny. So yes, this is taking place 2 years in the past. It is basically before a lot of the prominent things happened in the RP, and this is basically right when Tartarus would have been sending most of their soldiers away from the city itself. So one of the huge things is, one, everyone would be kind of more informed that you got your duties, and some people would have already been here for a while if you were, been in the academy part for a fair bit. You wouldn't be too worried about it. You just have gotten the war decree for, reclaiming the homeland. And with everyone here, given the fact that you're getting all of your training and it's all specialist training, you will be getting special assignments as well as fire squad missions and so on and so forth over time, or wherever your specialties will put you in a good routine. AKA, combat stuff will be mostly mission-based, unless we happen to have a day where it feels like, for example, if there's only a few people and they want to do a combat mission, we just happen to have enough people to get that stuff done. I'll say hello and Pasa, I can see you bouncing in front of me. But yeah, as it sits, everything will be able to kind of be played by ear. When it comes to training and specializations and stuff like that, that can be done either in text. I can also put down extra lore bits if someone DMs me because they're curious about something about, back on Tartarus, because characters might actually have known each other back on Tartarus, or their families might have known each other. You guys can play with that as much as you feel would be comfortable. You can kind of just mess around with things and see how you feel. If you feel like it's better that your character's just more of a recluse, or they've been at the academy for a while, you're perfectly fine. You don't have to stress too much about it. It will get figured out as things go on. You've got plenty of time to get things sorted with the character's backstory and stuff like that, and the ball rolling. Now, first thing I will say, or the other thing I will say, is when it comes to missions and stuff like that, we will figure out when we do those, but they'll probably be kind of sporadic over time. The session days will probably bounce around depending on how availabilities are for people, and they might change as one for individual here. They might change per month, or they might not change at all. They might not change for 2 months. They might change every month. We're not sure. It's kind of like a finicky thing, but at the same time, you don't also have to show up for every session, because it's very easy to say if your characters aren't on a ship, they're at the academy. If they're not at the academy, they're at one of the other space stations right now. If they're not at either of those, and you feel like, oh, I want to add like a scar to my character, cool, they're on a little fire squad mission right now. It's easy enough to work with. Your characters have a lot of freedom for getting to know each other. This ship is basically going to be your hub. This is where your characters are going to be sleeping for the most part. This is where you have learned that this is your squadron. All of you are part of the same team. Yeah, you have your differences in ideals and beliefs, but you're all technically part of the same team. There might be mild disagreements, there might be little tidbits here and there, but odds are you guys are pretty much going to get along, because quite frankly, Tartarians, if they don't agree with each other, tend to just beat the shit out of each other for a few seconds and then agree, or they challenge themselves to a random fucking bullshit game to settle their differences.
Insert headbutts here.
Yeah, exactly. Now, as things go, is there any questions for people? I know I'm late, but as you know, there was a very valid reason for me not being here as soon as I would like.
At least on my end, you covered everything.
This should be good for me.
Yep. Worst case scenario, if something does come up and no one's sure, you could just put a pin on it for later. Or honestly, just bullshit it for now. I will be considering myself, because if this character's not around, I'm basically not going to be a character that's in charge, or I'll just be spectating for the first bit, depending on how things go. There's no stress about it. There's no issues with that. If there's any questions, I can usually answer them as best as I can. The only other thing I will openly state is if anyone who is, say, for example, interacting or checking out the streams from people, you can contact me, and if you do join in here to watch, you just need to, or if you want to start talking about a character, you can DM me, or, for example, if you want to bring in a character or even a placeholder right now, I'm going to be hovering around in this basically the airlock for a little bit until everyone's stabilized. Once I feel like if no one else is going to be joining, or if they're not going to be doing anything else, or yada yada yada, I'm just going to go in and let things go as they see fit.
Oh, I actually have a question now.
What's up?
Where's the broom closet you're shoving me in?
I think
I
it's
wonder
down
if it's
that
hydroponics.
It might be hydroponics. It might be
You
hydroponics.
showed me with the fucking plants of all things. What am I gonna do with this? Can't do shit with the fucking plants.
Actually, I think
Well,
there's
what are you
an
gonna do
area
with the
that
brooms?
I think
You're talking about
there's
the
a couple.
recreation room, aren't you?
I mean, I may or may not. You know, the one area with actually hydroponics with the plants and stuff like that. I know for a fact there's a little tiny bed in there, and I may or may not be calling dibs for a very specific character. Because I'm going to be honest, the reason why I'm warning you all that I will only be around in certain areas is because the character that I am playing is useless to all of you when it comes to information. I will be this. I will be asleep. Do not ask me questions. I will not know.
What is the meaning of life?
Bread.
Kill all heretics.
Fair point. A+.
And that's exactly how it's going to be with this character, or it's just going to be this.
Bread.
Bread.
Anyway, so it's going to be with this one. Again, there's no issues or anything. If anything does pop up, I can probably easily handle it in, the VC really quickly. But to be honest, there will be hopefully no issues. If you hear anything in the airlock after session is good, it is probably not any type of actual conversation. It might be literally people coming in here and just trying to get set up.
Oh, you hear the ghost of the
2.
airlock? Oh yeah, same.
Yeah. Other thing in that regard. Given the fact this is session 1, I really doubt it, but if anyone wants to spacewalk, just assume they've got kinetic shields on or some shit.
Kinetic
If you see-
shields are for no one. I don't need that. I got this.
Yep, you're fine, to be honest. But yeah, that should be really it. I don't really think there's anything too crazy to answer now. It's mostly just have fun. Obviously, there is a media player in the world. I think we'll mostly leave it be, unless, for example, at some point the characters are just mostly just like vibing, and most people are like too tired, but they don't want to get out of character. You can play with that as see fit. Just don't put anything copyrighted on there, obviously.
Oh. I think there's one thing I can point out. If you are invisible and spectating, be careful about the doors. Because they are global, and I can currently hear someone running around in the halls.
Yeah. Do keep in mind, people. Yeah, do keep in mind, wherever the spectator is right now, the doors are in fact global. So once the thing starts, everyone will hear you bouncing around like a motherfucker. So do keep in mind that.
I'm sorry, I broke the door.
Now,
Circuit sound
honestly, if
effects
we hear
again.
if we hear one or two doors pop open here and there, no one's gonna really bat an eye. But also at the same time, if you start flying around the map like a fucking, crackheaded chimpanzee, someone might take a little bit of a, irritation to that.
Yeah,
Especially
I just
if you're
wanted
like-
to point that out for those that did not know.
Yeah, no, and that's perfectly fine. There should be really not too many issues with that. Because, honestly, if someone's trying to find everyone, odds are just a few doors opening here and there isn't going to be too much of an issue.
Am I allowed to
Alright.
shoot at the ghosts that aren't Abigail?
If they do it too much, you may fire when ready. As it sits, everyone else here should be fine. That one, because they had to get everything set up, I will inform them once everyone starts getting out onto the thing. Because I will go through a small little repeat of everything that we just talked about. So,
And I guess if you need, because I know Harm has a couple of pre-made set up for this stuff. If anyone comes in needing it, just drag me into the call.
I
and
have-
Let me know.
I have two or three publics still on my account that have not been deleted or taken, so I do still have those.
Okay.
Also, most people that were considering joining do still have some models, but they just haven't done anything with them yet or
I
set
just
this
know
up.
that Harm had some of them set up for this. Specifically, so.
But yeah,
Since they weren't being used for anything else anymore.
good. Is there anything that you would like to add in or anything? you will be taking the show after people leave the lock.
No
pressure. Pressure.
Have fun. Feel free to ask me any questions. I am here to help in any way that I can. And most importantly, of course, have fun.
Yeah, to help with a little bit of it, odds are we'll basically put in as basically they will be the quote-unquote person that watches for like the comms and everything when the captain's off ship. So if you need a in-character reason for looking to GUI for some little help and advice, despite just being the character that happens to be connected to your DM for today, you are able to just simply go, oh, what did the captain leave? And worst case scenario, let me go check. And then they can quickly message me if I'm like, sleeping in another room, and I can be like, this, and then just pretend like nothing ever happened. I will be useless to you in this character. That's why I say that.
Of course, my battery dies. My right controller battery. It's okay. Double A's.
Okay.
I have more.
As for everyone can go start choosing little locations and stuff like that. Obviously,
and I will
probably haven't been on the...
And I will answer lore to the best of my abilities. I'm no master at this yet, as I am slowly going through stuff and learning, but I'll answer anything to the best of my abilities. And since I'm streaming, I'll keep track of everything that's said lore-wise, and I'll go over stuff that needs to be either corrected or touched upon. So, but don't stress about it too much.
I think you'll do fine.
Oh, I know. I'll be fine.
You should be fine. Absolute worst case scenario is later I'll sit down with people, and I do have a bunch of recording software and video software. I could honestly start doing what I planned on doing and actually make lore videos for this group and for the other groups and so on and so forth to make it easier for people to just look at it, digest what they can get in, and then so on and so forth. And we can do that from there.
If you want
that is being a thing.
If you want a quick summary, Mass Effect. That is your quick summary.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you have not played Mass Effect, you're uncultured. I'm sorry.
Correct.
Stop trying to shoot me.
Yep.
Negative RP points.
You're losing experience every click of that trigger. You're now level -5.
That isn't gonna do anything. Now this will do something.
Alright. Was there anything else?
No, I think we're pretty good.
Yep, that's
Again,
it.
if you guys have any questions, I'm gonna probably hover in here for a little bit. The airlock will be no character interaction. I'll just basically be sitting here, kind of probably fanning people in, and then once I leave the airlock, then there's no safety blanket for whoever joins.
And if you hear voices, that's the ghosts of the people we throw out the airlock. That's what I'm going with.
Yep. Or someone they left their Tartarian Game Boy in here and it was going through fucking cutscene.
No, we're just hearing fours get repeated in groups of fours.
Ghosts.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to our stations, everyone.
I'll be right back.
Room closet.
Alright.
And I do have questions, however, they are being saved for later.
Understood. Okay.
Want me to get going as well, or staying here to help explain?
You should be good to get going. Because you know pretty much everything I'll be explaining.
Alright.
Sorry, my computer's being weird. Why is my Steam connection being so shit?
You won't have to worry about combat today. Again, these sessions will be casual, so no stress there, okay?
Oh my god. Oh my...
They're gonna be more chill.
Your leg is
I
freaking...
forgot to mention,
Yes.
I may or may have not broken the recreation room door. Don't worry about it.
Also, your leg freaks out when you walk sometimes. It was like going all up in the air.
No fucking clue on that one.
Okay. I just need to find one of the rooms to start just gorging my face. There we go. I just hear everything. Brother man, hello!
You really do eat loud sometimes.
The food's good. What do you mean?
Mind if I come in?
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Hello, brother man, welcome
I
in.
don't believe properly introduced since the whole facility incident.
Right, right.
I might have lost a little bit of my temper, but
Yeah, it
happens.
happens to the best of us. I understand.
Valrissa.
Septimus.
Nice to meet you.
To you as well.
I was going to sit down, but I kind of realized I'm not going to, so
That's fine, no worries.
I'm gonna put that back on.
No worries at all. Hell of a nice ship we got here, don't we?
Certainly something.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly something.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies, I'm still not fully, well, I don't want to say used to, because obviously lived on Tartarus for pretty much my whole life, but
Where at? Don't mind me asking.
slums.
Fair enough.
Yeah, don't want to get into it too much because family's not exactly the best, but
No, I get you, I get you. I'm from the middle section myself. Not rich, but
I figured.
parents did their dues and they got rewarded. So, taking advantage of it. But you know how the saying goes, never forget where you're from.
The slums is a nice place. It's
Well, the Styx has always been
very
reserved as...
homely.
Well, it's always been reserved and... What's the word I'm looking for? Revered among us Tartarians. It's where we all started from as a civilization after we started our spaceward exile. And now we get to rectify that exile.
Yep. So I keep hearing. Do you know really anything about, well, what we're going for? Other than the fact that it's another war.
I mean, this is the homeworld we're talking about here. The origin planet of ourselves. As for the reasonings, well, there's plenty of rumors going around, I'm sure you've heard. Why the Empress has sent us on this mission that for so long we've put aside.
Not many rumors, unfortunately.
No, I can fill you in then.
Usually a bit preoccupied whenever I'm not, well, before I came here, I should say.
Fair enough. Of course, I never speak bad about
Part of the
Empress.
family matters.
No, of course. Of course, I never speak bad about the Empress, but there's, of course, some rumors around that. Either A, this is the last wish of the previous Emperor, and she's on a mad dash to fulfill his last ambition. Or she could have just gone mad.
Yeah.
But who knows? I mean, the rumors are abound that she killed the Emperor in the previous council, or that he was murdered by somebody else.
Do you really believe in any of that?
Doesn't matter what I think. I'm there to do a job.
Fair enough. Soldier till the end.
I'm just gonna have a good time. You're in it for something special. We'll be in the history books. Or not, since we technically work in the shadows, but things we do will go in the history books, if not ourselves.
Yeah, fair enough.
Jump into the megaphone.
Can't really deny that.
Mm-hmm. Well, how'd you get into the Phantoms program?
I don't really want to get into that fully.
Ah, fair enough. Everyone's
Let's just
got their
say
secrets.
Yeah. I just want to also apologize in advance. I'm known to be a little volatile. If, well, training area hasn't made that clear enough.
It did. But I feel like that's a lot of the people of our society anyway, so nothing to apologize over. Some more so than others.
I'm mostly just apologizing for any scorch marks people have to clean up or
head trauma.
Melted plates. That too. Head trauma, you could patch that up. I don't really care about that. We're talking about possible whole integrity.
And I'll apologize in advance as well for apologizing for future actions. If I fly off the handle, I get a bit into it. A good fight is a good fight, after all. From what I'm hearing, those on the origin
you're not wrong about that.
From what I'm hearing, those on the origin world are putting up quite a fight.
Oh yeah. Like I said before, I don't really know much about what's going on that end.
Fair enough. I have my
priorities to be looking into things too much, anyways.
No, that's fair. I have my hand on the pulse of what's going on over there, as I find it interesting. It's one of the wishes of mine to set foot on our ancient soil.
I get it. Ancestry and all that. I at least know that a little bit.
I can see.
Family heirloom.
Now that's old.
Yep, went through a couple generations of my family. Always used in combat, but never fully repaired. They think the scars add, well, character to the blade.
I could see that. As long as the integrity holds, it should be fine.
I swing it hard enough. If it doesn't cleave still, it will at least, well, crush. And at that point, I don't think anything's lasting.
Yeah, I'd rather not get cut straight through with a dull blade. That sounds not enjoyable.
A little bit rusty too. But
yeah, you get a bit of extra that spiciness in there. For certain.
Yeah, isn't that the saying? A little spice and everything nice makes the world a greater place.
I guess so. Before you leave, we should probably exchange contact information since we'll be all in the same area.
I guess so.
Alright, there we go.
I'll be seeing you around here, obviously. It's not like there's much places to go in here.
I mean,
what I can see already.
I mean, as on the ship, no, but we have access to other areas we can go to if we so desire.
I'm aware of that. I'm talking about on the ship.
True.
Considering this is going to be the majority of our time, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I mean, did you see the big man walking around?
Except for training. Oh, I saw him for a moment.
He's one of those Gen 1s, isn't he?
I wouldn't know. But as long as he doesn't piss me off, we'll be fine.
Nah, that's fair.
I'll see you around.
Alright, you as well. Damn! Yep, that's my weakest model, all right.
Now it's time to figure out which one's mine. Howdy.
Oh my gosh, my fucking cord is stuck on my chair. Gosh darn it. There we go. Yeah, welcome in them, brother.
Is this
Welcome to an offshoot. Not an offshoot. It's another chapter in the Trails of Alterna series. We are looking at the Tartarian storyline right now because we got multiple storylines to this that we're looking at. There's the main Bracer / Hunter storyline. And we got the Phantom storyline, which looks at the Tartarians of Tartarus, which were a species on the same planet as the Bracers and the Hunters, but they got kicked off about 1,000 so years ago.
Dragonkin by chance?
Yeah.
Oh, it's enough eating.
Just had to check.
So we're looking at the space saga of everything. Stat room 6. Howdy, howdy.
Hey?
Apologies. I don't think a lot of us got properly introduced after the whole incident at the docks before we boarded. So, I'll go ahead and start off. Septimus. Pleasure to make acquaintance.
Selma.
Selma, happy to meet you. Excited to be on board, getting to do covert ops.
Great, another one.
Not a big man.
What was that?
Just an introduction.
So be it.
Scary.
He seems a bit pissy.
I mean, if I looked like that too, I would be. Oh. If I looked like that too, I would be as well. This is one of those.
I went to the rec room, then got annoyed I wanted to go back there.
No, is that what you're saying?
Apparently.
I mean, it makes sense. More spacious areas on a ship. Ooh. So, Selma, you from Tartarus? Or from the outer colonies?
Colonies.
Which one, or is that private info?
I have no idea if it would have any.
Fair enough. Yeah, there's a lot of colonies out there, so no worries, it's fine. Tartarus myself. Middle section, not from the slums.
Hello, folks.
Hello, hello.
Eh?
How are you two doing today?
Doing alright. Pants are almost shitted, but I'm doing all good.
What happened? Something happened during training?
No, the big man.
No. He did mention he'd already broken another door.
Yeah, I imagine that's not too good for his cholesterol or... No.
Well, I think it might be a little less cholesterol and more, other doors on the ship are broken now too.
Yeah.
If you listen carefully.
No, I've been hearing it. I'd just be ignoring it, just kind of passively.
Common room is vacant now if you wanted to rest there. Well, I don't think I've gotten around to introducing myself to anybody yet, aside from the captain. My name is Marcus. Pleasure to meet y'all. May I get your names?
Of course. Septimus.
Which one would you rather I use?
It's an FYI, you might want to end.
'Cause I know some people like etiquette, some people don't like etiquette.
Okay,
I know you're probably somebody who doesn't like etiquette, but I might as well ask.
Just Septimus is fine.
Alright. Hello?
Hello.
My name's Soma. Soma? Or Salma? Soma. Soma. Okay. Hello, other new person.
Valrissa.
Valrissa.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Marcus.
Marcus. Valrissa.
Nice to meet
Marcus.
you.
Valrissa Marcus.
I'm not gonna remember anybody's names tomorrow, but that's gonna be fine.
It's fine. Just if you think
Neither will I.
If you just think really hard, you'll see it.
Your name
honest,
or
I don't
everybody
even
else's
know
names?
if I'll retain them until tomorrow.
It's above my head.
All I see above your head is the artifacts room.
No, fair enough. Try and give him a hint here. Never mind, I get the sentiment.
Common room too loud?
Congregation hallway.
Sort of a cross section of a lot of different rooms. So people just sort of collided. I didn't catch your name, by the way.
Let him
Is
do
it alright if I ask?
it. Let him do it.
Yes. Julius Hill. Ex-Tartarian Royal Guard.
Oh shit.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Marcus. I don't really have any resume to provide.
It's quite the rap sheet.
Of course you do.
At least none anybody here would care about. It did work before military. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You do have a point, though. We probably shouldn't congregate in the hallway.
Right. Is the captain there?
Just 'cause, traffic.
I might go talk to her real
I
quick.
didn't hear them.
I'm gonna go check
They
anyways.
might have just left the ship, but go ahead.
I'm gonna go check anyways.
Okay, have
Into
fun.
the cockpit a minute ago and didn't see anyone.
I'll che-
Pension
I'm gonna check the upper deck. These doors are sensitive, holy crap. Yeah, nope, empty. What you got there? Oh. Looks good. No, are you giving it to me? It's gonna sniff it. Nope. Guess eats. Good. No stuff on my face earlier, so. Whew. Gotta get your meals in for training, you know? Alright. Name. Let's curse about your name. Let me introduce myself first. I am Septimus. It's a pleasure to meet you. Who might you be? I understand you don't speak. Come on. Do you have something like this that could use a speaker? Here, type in this.
Name, Oscar. Alias, Quiet.
Ah, that's what I was figuring. Oscar, Quiet. Which one do you prefer? Oscar or Quiet? Either or? For Quiet. Okay. Alright, Quiet. I can do that. No, it's a pleasure to have you on board as well. Ah, you looking forward to all this? Going back to the home origin planet and all that? Looking to bring the fight to the enemies that kicked us out all those 1,000 years ago or so? Good, glad someone else shares my sentiment for bringing the fight to those bastards. Oh, the hope is that they're as strong as we are. Give us a good fight. Something honorable and worth dying for, you know? Am I confusing you? Ah, apologies. I like a good fight. That's part of the reason why I'm so happy to be here. Gets the blood pumping, pushes you farther than you normally would.
Going to see stealth training, and the options, and one of them is cloaking.
No, I believe so. Ah, so you're more the stealthy type. Of course, we're here for covert operations, but covert covers a lot of stuff. For you, covert as an unseen. For me, covert as go in, no one knows you're there if everyone's dead. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, do you see the Cam around? I'm actually looking to speak to her for a little bit, for just a quick introduction. Nah, check down there. I haven't seen her. Well, I was actually about to check the upper deck where the shuttle is. Marcus?
Didn't find her?
No.
Fair enough.
Been talking to Quiet Ear.
Hello.
You said Quiet?
Is that your name? Nice to meet you. My name's Marcus, as he already said. Hi, hello. There is a window in here.
I can't poke any of these buttons, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I would not advise it.
Fair enough. Well, pardon me. Oh, that's a much better view. There's probably another room upstairs.
No. Actually, while I'm at it, since we're all gonna be working together, you too, Marcus, if you'd like to come over here.
what's up?
Exchanging contact info. We're all gonna be here together, so I figured it'd be a good thing to do.
Oh, yeah, sure. Alright.
Alright, there we go.
Was there anything else before I get lost in thought?
No.
Okay.
You know there's
maybe
a...
just say something up.
You know there's an area
Huh?
down
Yes.
here where you can see down below as well.
Yes, but you see, I want to look up. Because, I mean, down below, I mean, yeah, there's space, which is pretty cool, not gonna lie. But every time I looked out a window on the station, I would also see space. However, it's not all the time you gotta go to look at the various colonies around the world. I don't know what other people call them. I just call them orbital colonies.
You mean the space station?
Well, there's a space station, but then, I mean, just look at it.
No, I've seen it.
Like, there's the space dock, which is where we're at, and station, but I mean, look around us. All these floating cities in space. Pretty cool, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. This is also the world we're born into. Granted, it doesn't make it any less.
Doesn't change that it can be.
Very true.
Yeah. Because, I mean, some people never see the outside of those cylinders. Or the depths of those cylinders either. In some cases. But, I mean... It might just be a me thing. I like to appreciate
No, that's fair.
beauty of the world around me.
Oh, let me get your way. Bridge is yours. I'm gonna go check the upper deck.
Really big window.
They probably figure we're going to get in the training hall a lot, so...
Well, I mean, I'm more a little bit surprised that the bridge even has an open window like that. Most of the time you only get view screens, you know? Because on a combat ship, the bridge is typically built in deep inside. So it's just
I will say.
nice to get a good view of stuff.
Do we have a medical officer? Well, I hope so. I hope we would at some point. Some sort of medical officer. Ah, nice little rec room they gave us. Plenty of food, of course. Of course. Very nice. Alright. They have their own custom panels, don't they? Hello? Why are you sleeping in hydroponics room? Be not I give a shit.
Hydroponics smell nice.
Do the plants...
Hydroponics is nice.
Oh, fair enough. Who are you?
Food nearby.
Sorry, say that again.
Food nearby. No worries.
Oh, fair enough. Who are you?
Lambda.
Nanda?
Lambda.
Landa with an L. Landa. Okay.
Lambda.
Lambda.
Like,
Okay.
like the symbol.
Lambda. Okay, gotcha. Now, well, nice to meet you. I'm Septimus.
Nice to meet you.
Do you just, live in here while you're not training?
If not required to do anything, simply rest. If missions dictate I move, I will move.
Fair enough. What's your specialty?
My specialty consists of biotic energy field manipulation and arts manipulation.
Ah, you're one of those. Huh. Good to have you on board. Fair enough. I'm just going around checking different places and... did you pick these panels out yourself for the, hologram?
It was decided. I simply just liked the location.
Well, I mean, fair enough. What do you think about the mission we're being given? The war and all that.
It is mission. I don't have much in the way of words for it.
No, fair enough. You just kind of go with the flow. You're the flow type person.
I do what I'm told.
Fair enough. Simple to the point. Any questions for me? Alright, Lambda. I'll let you rest then. Sorry to bother you.
It's not a bother.
Oh.
I'm simply here.
Oh. Figured I should get you involved in the group, in the message network I'm building for the team. I'll shoot you.
You just... Very well.
Alright, I'll try not to bother you unless it's urgent or we're on fire. So.
It doesn't really matter.
Alright.
I am here. It does not upset me. It does not bother me, as you were saying. I am here.
Alright, will do. Well, let us know if you need anything, and rest well, yeah?
I will rest.
Alright. Damn! Interesting. Yeah, that's mine.
Lord. Fists.
Did you all see that chick?
Yes, the cuffs are always fun.
Did you all see that chick that's in the hydroponics room?
You mean the one that's
No, I haven't
sleeping?
been in hydroponics.
Yeah.
About them.
No, I'm not worried about them. What was her name? Lambda, I think
You
her
mean the
name
one
was.
that's Lambda, you said?
Yes.
Yes, I was able to hear them sleeping when I walked by.
Apparently an arts and
I ain't going
biotics
about
manipulation expert, so. Oh, good to know. Yes, they seem...
We were just getting on the topics of specializations, so what's yours?
Shock infantry, mostly. Going fast, hit him hard, move out.
Should I ask?
What do you think?
Walking tank.
Recon.
I was going to guess heavy arms, but recon fits.
I mean, if nobody's left to report you.
Yeah, I mean, if everyone's dead, no one saw you at all, right?
The two types of stealth.
You make it sound like I leave him there for... That's a good way of putting it. Making it sound like I killed him so quickly.
As long as they don't escape, it's still stealth.
Exactly. The best kind.
True.
And what about you? I know you don't talk much.
Her name is Quiet. She was asking about cloaking earlier, so I think we have a good idea of what she specializes in.
Frontline fighting.
Sniping from distances, essentially.
Reconnaissance.
Pretty much.
And I guess if it's not clear enough already,
You're
don't
the,
exactly have the highest tech equipment.
you're
but
the bruiser.
Yeah.
Medic.
Actually, that raises a good point.
Mm,
I don't think we
I
have
could
a
at least
medic.
separate the limbs.
I don't think we have a medic.
If you need one, you're weak.
Yeah, just don't
I
get
could
hit.
perform in field.
I mean,
in
that's
field medical
fair.
care if needed.
I mean, that's fair. You know, we have a medical bay, but no
You weren't
medical
here when I
officer.
mentioned it too.
Hmm.
Maybe we'll pick up
The
with
captain
later,
can
but-
help fulfill that role as well. I
No.
believe that she's aware enough, but she's also the kind of person to not use anesthetic when helping you. So,
Compartmentalization is just as important.
I mean,
but true enough.
it's fairly common in Tartarus anyways. Just gotta man up a bit.
this is true.
You know, it is a little surprising of how many doctors refuse to use anesthetics, huh?
That's true, yeah. When you think about it.
I mean, you have to get one that's strong enough to work on a Tartarian race's, well, immune system
Expensive.
in the first place, which could be expensive, yes. And in other cases, you have Tartarians who feel the need to prove themselves going through some sort of surgery. And so, why stock up even? At all?
I've gone through enough surgeries to at least not be bothered too much by not having anesthetics. So, at least I'll be
I
fine.
keep telling them to add more things they won't. They say I've had too much.
Well, that is a possibility for some people.
They're absolutely
Depending on
spineless.
what's... Well, what I mean is
Maybe
that
they're
there's only
worried
so
about you
much
being
room.
Too strong, big man.
There's that. There's also only so much room the body has for extra stuff.
No, unless you go full cyborg, and then you can just add and drop parts as you need.
There's still
Start
the...
welding guns onto yourself.
That might work.
There's still, for most people, the... Fair enough.
What is that?
Well, looks fairly like an emitter of some sort. I don't know what kind. I
Sorry,
don't know if that's a
again,
projectile emitter or...
I don't really know the extent of weapons you guys use. Again, that's not
Fair enough.
It's a blade emitter, not a projectile emitter. Okay.
Neat.
Now, while I'm here, is there anyone that I have not added to the ship chat?
That's a thing.
Well, it sounds like you made it a thing.
Stay in contact with each other. We're all part of the same squad. Or buyer team. May as well stick together. Contact when needed.
I feel like a light just popped on.
Don't forget about communication channels. Other than that, I'm just using a different thing entirely.
We can probably figure something out.
Yes, that's what I'm in the process of doing.
I see.
No, hello.
Ah,
Hello.
hello there.
Hello. Sorry.
You're fine. You
You're fine.
just arrived on the ship, or were you sleeping?
I just got here from the academy.
Ah, welcome. Another phantom in training.
Welcome to the Misfits, I guess.
I want to call
That's
myself
what
a
it's looking out to be.
I want to call myself a misfit. We're... what's the proper wording or phrasing for it? Specialized.
Fair enough, I guess.
One way to look at it.
Misfits gets such a negative connotation, you know?
Well, not always.
True. But it implies some degree of getting in trouble. I've never gotten in trouble. Well, too much.
I mostly have just seen Misfits as unique. More
That's
than
fair.
trouble.
No, that's fair. I get that. Checks out for a Phantoms unit.
By the by, if any of you are having trouble sitting, there's a button here to give you a footrest, so to say.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Ed, I'm going to lay down.
Yeah? Nap
Yes,
time already? Did you already claim
No.
this place?
there's a nice view.
That is. You know, if you want a better view, you can go for a spacewalk.
I already
Um,
suggested that.
I was about to say, as I mentioned a moment ago, well, a little bit ago, to other people, my tail don't like it very much. So I tend to limit how much I go out. No, don't ask me why.
You don't have a suit that, you
I was
know...
going to say,
You don't have a suit that
don't
holds
you
your
have
tail in?
kinetic shielding for the tail too?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The kinetic shielding doesn't... That my tail doesn't really like the kinetic shielding.
Okay.
I mean, you've seen the thing. It's all finicky and...
all over the place.
Well, less than. We're just... Sure, let's just go with that, actually.
Ah,
I was
right.
gonna ask if I'd have to worry about my tail, but suppose not.
Alright, forgot to ask.
That's probably just...
Newcomer here.
mine.
What's your name? What's your specialty?
Was never given a name. I was always just referred to as type Physio. I've been trained in intelligence gathering and reconnaissance.
Ah. A proper scout, then.
Well, I don't think it's really proper to be continuously calling you type every time we want to try and refer to you. So,
I find myself in agreement
you
there.
said type Visio was your full title, right?
That's what I was before I was considered a failure.
Ooh.
I get referred to as type gnome now.
Which would you prefer?
I don't think they'll really do.
I don't
Unless
think
if
they
you
ever
like
deemed me worthy enough for a name.
Well, either you pick a name for yourself, or we pick one for you then.
Hmm. After all, you're now part of the ship, part of the crew, right?
I was waiting for that to come up.
I would really appreciate that.
Plus, again, I apologize, but it'll be really draining to continuously call you type null or Vizio over and over again.
Yeah.
So you can either just drop the type or get a new name entirely. Reinvent yourself, as it were, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Up
Well,
to you.
How about I go by V?
Sure.
V. Alright.
V for victory.
Well, V, welcome aboard.
I like that a lot.
Good. Now, V, I'm sending you a message as well, connecting you to the comms channel I'm setting up for the ship. That way, as long as we're all within range of some sort of signal amplifier, we're able to contact each other, we can. We'll be working together from now on, so I figure it'd be smart to set up a new comms channel if it hasn't been already. If it has been already, then my work is for nothing.
I mean, it's fun team building.
Nah, it can't be. Oh, V, where are you from? One of the colonies, or are you from Tartarus itself?
I was born on Tartarus.
Oh, what part? Were you from the slums, middle section?
I'm unsure if I'm allowed to disclose that information.
No, fair enough.
You don't have to.
No problem.
Probably in one of those fancy pants labs. But
I will neither confirm nor deny.
not guessing. At least not a guess that you have to answer.
Or who knows, maybe she's from the Presidium. Ooh. Joking, of course.
No. We could always ask about the topic that you asked me when we first talked. About my opinions on our task.
Taking that fight.
Why we're out here in the first place.
Taking that fight to the origin planet. Home sweet home. I'm curious everyone's thoughts.
Finally.
Huh, you and I have the same mind then.
Years of service waiting. Finally.
Time to take the fight to the bastards that set us on this space-ward exile, am I right?
There's much more than that.
Oh shit.
Tartarus will always be my home. So I at least don't have too much of an opinion on this new place.
It was my purpose.
Ah, fair enough.
So, I'm hoping to redeem myself.
No, I'm sure you will. All in due time, all in due time. Well, I'm also curious about everyone's thoughts on the rumors as to why we're going there as well.
If I'm
I'm not
honest,
religious.
and do not care about the rumor. I'll perform my duty either way.
I think he shan't be seen abandoned.
Fair enough. I think most of us here.
Served the crown for many years. I don't care for the rumors either.
Yes. Plenty of rumors of how the current Empress came to power and all that. Either through regicide or simply because the previous got killed, murdered on the home planet. Not saying I believe one either way. I personally don't care.
She proved herself stronger. Does it matter how she came into power?
It doesn't. Well, left us with the definite casus belli against the homeworld.
The only thing I really care about this homeworld anyways, to see if their people are strong. Might be actually entertaining to fight.
That's where I stand.
I think that's about where my thoughts are as well.
See if they match up to what we say. See if they match up to what they were 1,000 or so years ago. Or hell, maybe we've left them in the dust. Who knows?
I don't, but as long as they fight at least half decently. It'll be kind of disappointing for all this hype up just to go over there and crush them instantly.
Yeah.
But it would mean a duty complete.
Yes, it would mean a duty complete. Does mean at that point we'll go home sooner, but I don't know. Just doesn't feel as exciting. Or even really make it understand if they're setting us up and doing all this just to, I don't know, finish so early. Would seem like a waste, I guess.
There's always the next. There's always one more
Fair
thing
enough.
to do.
Fair enough.
Just focus on the thing in front of us. No use worrying about the next 5 steps ahead of us. Besides, with the decree, none of us will even get to go home until this is over.
Well, I know.
As of now, Tartarus
Well,
is off limits.
Place I come from, we were pretty nomadic anyway, so doesn't make much difference to me.
Fair.
The more time I'm actually away from my family, the better.
Ah.
And I'd rather not be locked in a padded room again.
Yikes. That doesn't sound fun.
Is that why you chose the most padded room on the ship?
Just got you there.
I'd rather burn the pillows.
I still need to pick my room. At least find one that's not occupied already.
I'm sure you'll find something.
Might need to talk with the whoever's in charge of outfitting the rooms later on to make sure mine's covered in fireproof material. Might be helpful.
Alright, so you've mentioned that twice now. So, is that just when you're angry? Or is it just, spontaneous combustion?
Emotional in general. If I get too far in any direction,
Of any emotion.
a bit volatile.
So, too much happiness, I'm fire. Too much sadness, I'm fire. Too much bloodthirst, I'm fire. Am I getting the general vibe here of that?
The general gist, yeah.
Ah. Fair enough.
It's always fire.
Yes, it's always fire.
Could you imagine if it was water?
No, it's not common with my species. It's technically not even a trait of my species. So,
I'm about to say.
that's about as much as I will delve into it.
Right, right. What time is it? It is been about 2 hours.
Apologies if I brought the mood down with that.
No, you didn't bring the mood down. You're fine. Oh. Where'd Quiet go? She literally disappeared in front of my eyes.
I think I figured out that camouflage item.
I figured when I saw her with the full bodysuit on. How did it cloak her head?
Yeah, it's still a brush against the back of your head.
Yep, there she is.
Well, at least we know how stealthy our recon is.
Very.
Yep, there they are.
Also, what did you push me with? Was that your hand you pushed? Okay. I had to be sure.
But I guess any stories anyone wants to tell about home life, where you're from, anything?
I'm actually curious what it's like to
Okay,
hear.
you can't chuckle and not say something now.
Um,
Not you, that one back there.
I don't think anybody wants to
chuckled
hear
as
about
soon
my
as I
home
asked.
pros.
Well, we're asking. Too bad.
It was a typical Talon pros. You do not need to worry further than that.
Fair enough.
Tight-knit community. Everybody knew everybody. Simple as.
That sounds interesting.
Just like bobbing along.
I live in the slums with a small clan of my own. Most of them are great. A lot of us quick to temper, but
Ah, so that's a common trait then.
yeah, a pretty common trait.
Fair enough.
But they're good people.
Of course.
They at least know how to cook.
Ah, one of the many food stalls I would imagine that you see in the slums.
A couple of them work a couple bars as well in the areas.
Oh, lovely. I might have seen a few while walking down there.
Possibly.
Is it all the ones that are like ram and sheep themed in their names?
Yeah, those would be the ones. Ramkin, after all.
Hmm. What was the one that I saw? The Ram and Rum. That's what it was.
It's one of the more popular ones, yeah.
Yes.
How many of them have opened up a ramen shop?
One of them.
That's very oddly specific.
I expected more.
Why?
Seems like the easiest pun.
The Ram.
Ramen.
Oh my.
Ramen.
That's it. I know who's going out the airlock first.
Some of them are not that smart. But hey, I'll bring it up next time. Who knows, you might see an increase.
The smarts or ramen shops?
Probably the
smarts
latter.
or ramen shops?
I'm sorry, I don't think I understood again.
The smarts or the ramen shops?
Both. A bit of both.
I see.
Well, I'm interested in hearing what a nomadic dragonkin life is like.
Probably not as exciting as you're expecting.
Try me.
Frankly, overall ideology isn't too far off from how it seems to be in the majority of Tartarus. Combat is one of the biggest priorities. Strength basically determines place. Honestly, biggest difference is we didn't have much in tech like this. Frankly, I can't wrap my head around how any of this works.
I at least feel you there. Oh, looks like they're asking for your story.
So be it. Born to a middle-class family. Trained since the age of 2 by my father. Joined the Royal Guard as soon as I could. Moved up to captain. Became the poster child for them. Then proceeded to go through the program. Ended up like this. They held me in a room for a while. And now we're here. Does that answer your question?
Man, actually, I remember seeing posters.
Yes, well, it didn't look like it like this.
I would say not.
Much more presentable back then.
Yeah, I remember seeing infomercials and things in your lightness in the middle section. Oh, hell, even down the slums too.
Yes.
Your story as one of the youngest initiates gave a lot of people hope, a lot of inspiration to try out for themselves, that's for damn sure.
Yet none of them could even dare I say reach the point where I was.
No, of course not, you're a legend. Still are.
If that is what people keep on thinking, then they won't get it.
But, fair enough. Oh, ouch.
Is there anything else that we don't know about your backstory? Or at least anything that
guess.
you're at liberty to say?
As long as I don't go into specifics, yes, I can describe a little of how I grew up.
Just an FYI, we're all just swapping stories on the upper deck, just let you know where we're all at.
Basically, for as long as I can remember, I had grown up in a room. It was very strict. There were lots of people. One of them was always really nice to me. They were my favorite. And there was lots of education. And I didn't really know much of anything about outside until I was old enough to be sent to the academy. And then life there has been pretty uneventful, I guess you'd call it. It was just like any other student. But to me, that was a very nice change of pace. Everything was so new and fun.
And then you got picked for the Phantom part of the academy.
Yes. As far as I'm allowed to say, it's basically my purpose.
Alright.
Hoping to do well here, to prove to everyone back there that I'm not a failure. And I can do everything they expected and more. If anything, the way things turned out is probably for the better.
Looking forward to it. Not be you quiet.
You usually have a text document. Has subject 1 of 1, quiet. And there's everything's covered in black and redacted.
Right. Huh.
Gonna pull the collar down, you just see a mark across her neck.
Boy. Fair enough. Here for work, not pleasantries. Understood.
I know we don't have a training hall, but anyone got fun toys they'd like to show off?
Might do, technically. I don't think I'm allowed to bring one of them onto the ship.
I wouldn't consider them toys, but I'd be happy to show you a few of my tools.
Sure.
What's a toy?
It's just a fun way of saying weapons.
I'm sure we can go to the training area and show things off.
Is there one here? I didn't see one.
Not here,
Not on
but
the ship, but we are still docked.
we can probably go to one. Let me...
I understood.
Let me ask the captain real quick.
Why don't you do that? You all have seen everything except for one of my kits.
Oh, Ember.
And yes, it's only 2 items.
That does remind me. I do need to do maintenance for Anna's call.
I don't have anything special.
Let me go have a look around real
Something
quick.
great.
I'll be right back.
Take your time. I guess I can pull it out because it's not exactly like a full.
Actually. Hello, Ember. Psst, hello. Oh my gosh, are they actually asleep? Are you asleep? I think you went to sleep. Okay.
Works any better. Anything larger than 50 BMG, and it's more than likely to just shatter the frame that I'm using.
Plus, it's easier to carry in your pocket.
I think the captain is asleep, so I don't think I'll be getting an answer.
Oh no, we're locked aboard the ship we're supposed to be staying on. Whatever will we do?
Do we need a shaker?
We might.
Alright. I'll take a look as well.
I'll go with you.
I get passed through a wall, it ain't my fault.
I don't really care.
I don't know if that'll actually happen.
Let's not all go in at once.
And you said Captain is sleeping here?
Well,
I don't think they're Captain, but...
no, but I couldn't find a captain.
You awake? If you give me a few minutes, I can see if I could wake her up.
Do what you must.
Just pass the fuck out. Can't blame them too much, it's a comfortable room.
Generations.
This place to sleep. Anyway. Because it is a beautiful quilt of stories connecting the various souls here in space. I said I won't export it.
Who keeps cocking their gun?
So are you able to wake her up? You lose a limb?
And the captain we couldn't find, but I think we're in the progress of figuring something out.
Okay.
Are you handing people loaded weapons?
This is a bar?
No.
Reason you're in the storage room.
No, just gonna look at the area. I don't know why, I thought this was a bar for a second. I don't know why, this looks like a bar, sort of.
It's not.
No, it is not, though.
There it is.
What did you look for? Oh!
Much better.
No shit, yeah.
Much better.
Indeed. I always thought of toys as something a little more, playful rather than deadly.
Give me both. I don't see why not.
I don't get it.
Still learning. It appears I still have much to learn.
And that's why we're still at the academy. Still here to learn.
Oh my goodness. Did you rip that from a vehicle?
No, it's made for ones like him.
There's only one of me.
That's true.
They won't make any more of me.
How about this then? One's of your stature and size.
I wish.
Fair enough.
I'm too
Oh,
scared
I
of
imagine
having
it
people
might be
like
so.
that either.
I cannot imagine the amount of destruction that thing is able to bring.
Looks like they're still up.
They're still out?
Did you get thrown through a wall? Did you? No? Okay.
I might grab you in a minute to see if you could help.
Okay.
Why don't we go check now? I don't want to leave them passed out for too long.
Makes sense. Let me know if you need me to do anything.
Of course.
I can grab my own toys in the back, probably. Where are they? There we go. That's better.
Whatever. You got enough lead in your pockets?
What even is That.
What? Which one? My 2 dates or the one on my back?
All of it.
I don't see what's wrong with this.
Please don't point
I
at the
do.
ceiling.
Don't worry, safety's on. I'm not an amateur.
Your guns beg to differ.
You sure are flashy.
Oh, of course.
I'm putting mine back before it has to keep witnessing that. Okay, all of them.
I feel kind of inadequate.
Says the man walking around with 2 machine guns, belt fed from 2 drum magazines.
Yes. Oh, don't forget the autocannon.
Like they are sidearms.
I mean... It's the term run and gun for a reason.
I suppose so.
Like I said, shock infantry. In and out fast. They don't know what hit them.
I just don't see how you can find guns like that satisfying.
Yeah, they are completely outgunned.
Well, I imagine that they wouldn't be too upset with you all if you wanted to go and try and find a open hollow gym or something or another.
Shit.
Run around and show off, and they'd probably have to spar with one another rather than use an automated platform.
Sparring with each other would be fun, but
That's what people desire.
I don't really care either way. I don't really mind either way.
If someone has
So what I'm hearing is you just want to pick a fight with somebody or something.
Fighting's fun. Can you blame me?
No, I was just stating what was probably obvious.
Again, fighting is fun. I think we all can agree on that to some extent.
Well, of course.
It's a necessity of life.
Fair enough.
It's simply a method for me.
Well, up to you. Considering Captain's not around, and the other one's passed out, we'll just have to be sure to not be gone too long, so that we could grab that one when needed.
If someone has a place in mind.
Just be sure, just in case if they wake up to an empty ship, to leave a note on their forehead or something.
Well, of course.
Y'all just need a simulation place on board the station, right?
Pretty much.
I'll see if I can do anything. There's a wide variety of environments. Any preferences?
Preferably something like a range or a sparring area.
Just a sparring area? No hollow deck or anything like that? Because I imagine there are a few places like that that
are for the folks who prefer to get rowdy and violent.
Son of a bitch. Alright. I'm looking through my locations right now. Unless you have a place in mind, Marcus.
Let me see which ones are open. It is a little late for some of them as well. And I've got a few in mind.
True.
It's been a while since I've personally gone to any of them, and I never really used them for, well, that purpose, so, you know. All of them are
Oh boy.
holodeck / along those lines locations, so technically you'll feel like you're on either some recorded location from the home world, some fictional location, etc., etc. Any preferences at all, or not really?
I think at this point, just somewhere we can go.
Well, then I have 2 that I'm looking at here. Well, 3. There is Normal Town, some sort of fortress, looks like some sort of events going on maybe, as well as a sort of volcanic setting, looks like a fantasy setting, or a fictional setting, not fantasy. Any preference between the 3?
That's a normal town.
Can't say I have any. Normal Town? Okay. Let me see. Do they have any reservations today?
I'm sure if we do a name drop, I'm sure they can clear their schedule for us.
That's true, but it's still polite to check.
Oh, of course.
I don't know if I can open it for the group, but it's the Trista Town and School by PMO Nick.
What's the problem? I just got back because I had to get some more food because my stomach was getting a little...
Oh, we thought you were passed out asleep.
Oh no, the character's not exactly the most important, so I just left it be.
Oh no, we were trying to get your attention because they want to go sparring.
Ah, okay.
Just
I'll
kind
tell
of
you
message.
what.
Go ahead. I was delaying characters.
Yeah, I'd say they'd probably do like a spar and then call it after that.
Yeah. I do have there is a map that we might be able to use too. Let me see if I still have it.
Okay.
You want to come in as the captain?
I think is awake and might have a place for us.
Oh no, I'm fucking perfect. My food. I was eating food and stuff.
Actually,
I'm also putting it on the aspect of you guys
no,
can
they were
handle
not
it.
asleep. They were getting food apparently.
I was like, I needed food, and now I'm literally having to wait for my stomach to recover. I cannot switch character. I will barf.
Well, I know the captain.
I will barf.
We'll adapt as needed.
Yeah, and quite frankly, I mean, you guys are perfectly fine, and it's not like anyone would get murdered.
I'm going to kill everybody.
How dare you beat me to saying that?
Fuck you.
Alright, so... Let's see what I got.
World then? Because, I mean, I just came up with one, but if you had one you would rather us use, considering it's Tartarian stuff.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if it's still on my list, because some worlds I lost were kind of privated.
Alright, well, everybody, for now, go put your stuff onto the cargo of the shuttle bay.
I already have everything I need.
Well,
Oh, I don't know if this would...
stay here.
I don't know if it would work, but I do have one map that is a Shinra interior.
Ooh.
And my only issue is I cannot remember if that has a lot of room in it, is the question.
It'll be fine.
Everyone's getting just set up to get going now, so if you want to hop over there real quick, just to take a look.
Yeah, why don't I set it up and I'll go check it and I'll get it under the...
Okay, I think they're about to go just OOC in the airlock for a bit, so take your time.
Yeah.
Alright.
No,
I think I'll head down to the airlock as well, because Marcus is staying on the ship.
Where's my thing set to Japan?
Right, she's
Yeah,
going
good
over
question.
to the other map to see if it
Oh,
has
you know
some
what? I
space.
probably clicked
So,
it like when I was half
we
asleep.
can go cards down for the moment, if people want to.
Because
I
sometimes that
figured.
fucking happens.
I mean, I was in here, cards down.
Where I accidentally clicked something and then...
Yeah, no, she's like, oh yeah, I was getting food because my stomach was hurting. I'm like, we thought you were passed out. Like, oh no, I wasn't passed out. I'm like, what?
Wow,
Listen,
wow.
it was a
Fucking
50-50 to be
Yeah,
honest. Can't believe it.
50-50.
You're a fucking cool kid, wow.
Now, were they wanting to spar, or were they just wanting to, like,
By the by,
train?
you and me are sparring.
Let me check.
Headbutt.
Are we doing just sparring, or are we
It's
doing
fine.
training? She wants to know.
I have another one that I used to use.
I'm not fighting that
Just gotta
thing.
find it.
I'm good with either, but I
Okay.
want to do a bit of sparring as well.
Okay, bit of both?
Oh, it sounds like they want to do a bit of both.
No,
Bit of
no,
column A,
I'm
bit
not
of
fighting
column
you.
B.
No, I refuse. I've seen too many
Okay,
times where
so
Stealth has to go
fight
against
them.
giant fucking
You got,
brawny
listen,
people.
cracks in the armor.
Inswell.
Cracks in the armor.
I mean, I could, yeah, I mean, I have to get up there. I have to
Listen,
get
you're
up there.
Tartarian, suck it up. Suck up. Suck it up. You're Tartarian.
Yeah, this is one. It's like
You fight
it's
him.
like an artificial dungeon type.
No,
I
that
wanna
sounds like
fight that
effort.
one
Alright,
first,
that sounds
maybe
good.
After.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
gonna
See,
stay
he
up there.
gets
I
it.
definitely
He
don't
gets
have
it.
to
The other
fully
one I
set up
had,
for combat,
I can't
but
find
it's
it.
I counted
I am
4
designed
games,
for
so I
holy
didn't
stuff.
But I'll get a list of maps available that we can just jump between.
Okay, good deal. Yeah, they were kind of mentioning something like a holodeck or different holodecks we can go to that specialize in different things.
Oh yeah, they can straight up just choose whatever the fuck they really wanted, in all honesty. But
Yeah, absolutely.
there was, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so far, we were just up at the upper deck talking, swapping stories. There are definitely some areas of lore to grow, especially for characters like Abigail and Aishi.
Yeah, their characters were a little bit on the
Slender side.
yeah, because we didn't have a lot of like talking on it and stuff like that. So
Yeah, no, something to grow on.
no, that was entirely one of those things that was like bound to be a thing at some point.
And so far, nobody's really questioning the rumors of the Empress, how she took power. Like, I don't give a fuck. As long as we get to do our job, I don't care.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, yeah.
Really do just be like that.
Absolutely.
All right. Anyway, I will flick back in and I will drop an instance because my I end up recreating the Taco Bell quesadilla sauce, and now I'm just like,
Ooh.
I was eating it. I'm like, I don't feel good. I probably shouldn't eat this right now because my stomach's not exactly happy with me.
Probably not.
Staring at Vamp, slowly starts to eat it more. He's like, put it down.
Oh, and the reason why we thought you were asleep, I had unmuted myself and like, hey, they want to go do training. No response. Go check on Lambda, just laying there. See their chest moving up and down slowly. I think they're passed out. I called out to you a few times, like, I think they're passed out.
Oh yeah, I thought I sent a message and I come back and it just said hadn't been typed out. I was like, oh, okay.
Fair enough.
Despite your sword not being special, probably at least made out of material that won't immediately get cut in half by that.
Oh, hey, Mia has that.
The dark saber, the ruler of Mandalore.
Oh. Want to see something cool that we just found out about it?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, that's sick. I love that shit.
Yeah. Okay, and then I just do this.
Oh, portal is up. Portal is up. Go, go, go. Portale, portale.
So you know.
Go, portal. I will kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass with the power of my stand. Yep. Have a good one, brother. Have a good one, brother.
Yep.
I will catch up in a little. I will talk to Gil for a split second. Might catch up with you soon.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll just have them do stuff. I'll observe.
Yep.
Did I do something?
Oh. Who are you, you son of a bitch? I kill you.
Let me just make sure that.
Cause you got that. Did you know? Did you know? It's cause you got that.
Look, you swing your sword.
Forget where the.
He got that.
One pee-pee touch.
What? I can't believe it. I can't believe you just got smashed, bro. I can't.
Probably
can't. He's on the roster now. He's on the Smash Brothers roster. Did you know that?
Because it's exactly how her fighting starts.
Okay, there we go for right now. So yeah, how is intimidation factor with this one?
Pants.
Am I doing it right?
Pants shitted.
No.
I don't know this one.
See if her off enough of her
No, it works. It's like there will never be
I
another
haven't
like
even turned
me.
on the footsteps yet. No, I want you to think. Imagine me running full sprint with the minigun and the blade, and you hear the footsteps full mock just running at you. With the voice.
You're probably going to
I'm sorry, Gooey. I'm sorry, Gooey. If that was running at us like that, I just hit the peace sign and you just see me disappear and you got
Yeah, that's fair.
yourself.
That's fair.
If it does get intense enough, I have a similar face to pull out.
Whoa.
Don't worry about where I'm going. You'll never find me.
Yes, I will.
just a pair of psychos, that's all.
Jesus H. Christ.
That's why my entire sheet is redacted. You'll never know.
You think you're the only one with the redacted sheet.
Yeah, he's kind of psycho as well. Just think of the Helldivers like laughing whenever you do the prolonged hold down fire. That's
we'll
him.
Hide and seek. We'll play hide and seek. I'll just leave enough C4 around
That's
for your
just
butt.
enter Tartarian in general.
Yes.
I'm built different.
So
built illogically.
That's what they all say. Two hands to work the whiz bang.
But I know
if she's not charging at you, she's using the whiz bang. That's about the only difference between
headbutt.
That. Unless if I decide to be a dick and set it to auto reload.
Similar case with me using this, because I don't have auto reload and do need both hands to reload it.
Mine doesn't have a reload animation at all, Smile.
I could just, to be honest,
I
just
have to point and click.
That's same.
That's all I have to do.
I wouldn't know anything about needing to manually.
Yes, but you lack firepower.
That sounds meaty. I like the sound of that. Ah, my head. Alright, we can go ahead and get started if y'all
I need
want.
to mess with some of the fizz bones because it keeps grabbing my boobs instead of the ammo.
I'll be honest, I'm not used to seeing you with small tittied characters. Or smaller than usual.
I feel like I do have a lot more that are smaller than I have bigger ones. It's
I
just
don't
that
see you
most
in any
the
of
smaller
them.
ones I haven't been able to introduce yet.
I've seen Mochi and I've seen Cat. That's it. That's it. Also, we're good to get started now if people want
Origin.
to.
She's flat.
True.
Not
You're
at
right.
you, dear. I mean, yeah.
True.
So let's get started then.
All right.
It's okay.
Everyone ready? Everyone get their weapon. Actually, let me get my weapons real quick. Actually.
Actually, you need your weapons. Actually,
I'm gonna kill you first.
I'll take the jacket off because I can't do it with the jacket. Thank you.
I have 2 melee weapons.
Oh.
It's righty and lefty. Along with Blady.
Well, no, then 4. Right, left, gun, blade.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Then
2.
left foot,
I
then
have,
right foot,
actually, I
then
have
helmet.
2 because I have fists, I have sword, I have the
All right.
hammer of the whiz bang, and I have
Okay, and I can give people a minute if they need to set up their own music. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do, unless they want to keep the music in the world.
Already set up.
All right,
I have not put any thought whatsoever into what music would fit her yet.
I already have my mech music, so I'm all good.
put on Monster Hunter music.
Progress
Seems
is a
like
philosophy.
Fuck you, ads. All right, let's
I have
start.
Monster Hunter music on almost every session already.
Oh, your sword's on, by the
Fair
way.
enough, actually.
Wonderful.
All right, we all ready? So cards up in 10 seconds.
Yes.
And cards up.
Finally, some proper weapons maintenance.
All right. I believe they said this place is either, it can be done for either sparring or training, depending on what the mood fits. So, I'm assuming you want to
said
beat each
sword,
other
and I
up.
still haven't seen it, so I think I want to see it.
Ah, so spar then off the bat?
Seems like fun.
Bit volatile. That's why I didn't want to show it on the ship.
That's fine by me.
That's smart.
Should be
If
fine.
you're up for it, I'd like to spar you. Doesn't have to be right away.
Sure.
Alright, let's find a good spot then. If we want, we have 2 people on each side and they meet right towards the middle.
What, 2v2s?
No, we can, depending on what people want.
I kind of worry about the crossfire, though. So... I mean, I was pointing at those, but... Yeah, you too.
Who cares?
Oh.
If they get hit, they get hit.
Don't worry, they'll move out of the way. They know to move out of the way, so it's fine.
Honestly, I assumed they
If
were
they
simulating.
don't, a new position opens.
Fair enough. Plus, if they get hit, they'll get immunity eventually.
All right, so you 2 are gonna be on one side. Who are the other 2 going to be?
I can take Big Man.
Alright. One of you two want to go?
I am not suited for combat.
Fair enough. I assume you want to sit by the sides as well, quiet? And just watch? Or you want to participate? Because it'll be those two against her, and either you or me. If you wish to go in, go for it. Alright. The two fighters on either end, and they'll fight towards the middle. So
this is a nice chance to see if the big guy is all talk or if he actually has something to show for it.
Oh, he's well known, and he's well known in Tartarus. Try not to get hurt. And I mean that seriously. Try not to get hurt. Alright, I'll give the countdown. Alright, everyone ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Mind if I get in?
See my guest? Come on in.
Yes.
I will warn you, the technology isn't perfect. It'll stop most things, but not everything.
Oh, I imagine. No worries. Huh. Exactly. He's actually able to keep him on his toes. Yeah, these two over here.
That woman you. Come on.
I'll say she's on the back foot now. It is a 2v2 after all.
Oh, I'm aware.
No, she's using her cloaking.
Oh, she's gone.
Cloaking.
Yeah.
That is a terrifying ability.
Well, she seems to be a rather unique individual.
I see.
Hey, big guy. Let's switch.
Holy shit! See, this is where he's matched up perfectly.
Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Who knows how much more that shield can take?
Oh goodness.
He uses it more as a suppressant than an actual dealer of force. Allows him to get him close to hit him with powerful melee attacks.
Is that all you're messing with? The sword and the shield. Weak. Pathetic even.
Well, like you're using a whole lot yourself.
I use what I have on me. Would you rather this just be fist to fist?
Can't say I'd be opposed.
If that's the case, so be it.
Oh. Remember, let's not kill each other. It's just sparring.
First hit.
Should at least mention, I didn't have time to add it to her model, but her fists are electrified.
Come on. Where was that spirit from before? Come on. As I said, weak. Your pathetic ride is over.
Oh no!
The luxury that's built into the armor.
You think this is a luxury? This is an earned right.
Oh my god.
One that you never had.
What the hell are this one doing?
Where was that fighting spirit before? Why not just this? Grab and throw over that direction.
Ugh.
Oh no, you're getting involved.
Hey, shoulder. And
Good to see.
Come here.
afraid to fist fighting him.
I didn't say anything about fist fighting.
What the? It's certainly an interesting way of going about it.
Have they worked together before?
No, no, I don't know if any of us know each other. It'd be news to me if we did.
I'm just surprised at the amount of teamwork for essentially the first instance of combat together.
Alright. Things about ready to call it. What do you think?
I think so. I feel like everybody has a good grasp on everyone's abilities now.
Alright. Alright, we're calling it!
Really?
If you wish to keep fighting, you can.
Why not?
If you wish to, go ahead.
In that case, I will keep the barrier in place.
Grabbing tail?
They display incredible amounts of stamina. I know for a fact that if I was to try and use my weapon, I would not have lost this long.
That's what makes them good candidates for the Phantoms, that's for damn sure. Oh, I bet. That's why I don't really rely on gestures.
I can hear still someone.
You're at least fun to fight. I can say that much, Historian.
Actually, keep the world music on. It has the more upbeat.
hear a beep and a click. On my earbud.
But that'll do anything.
Is she tiring him out? I wonder.
Maybe a good old-fashioned stomp will get you through. Of course they did. I guess this gives me enough opportunity.
How you feeling?
Click, click.
You know, disappointment. I didn't really feel that much.
All it is just an annoying rivalry at this rate. Where are they?
Beep, 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 beep.
Proximity explosion on the news.
Is that all they have? Do they think that will cripple me?
No, I think I'm done.
What about you?
Respect the idea, I guess.
Where you come from? Mentioned nomadic.
Brother man. That man be chopping through the megaphone.
Dangerous. Hard to control. I think they were just weak.
they say a lot you can learn from someone. How they act. About how they think.
You think that'll do anything? Oh, come on. Hiding again.
Oh god, no.
4 clicks.
Of course, we tried this again. You were told before it will only get you so far. Have you no respect for your elder?
I thought I used a better move than I gave it credit for.
No respect for your elders, then.
It helps when you have horns. A lot of people don't
Shock
understand
system
that.
activated. Detonate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All work explosions go off on your weapon.
What do you think will make you win?
Our horn shapes vary. Most times stick more forward than I do.
Things. That's what you think will win this battle. Well, an answer would be respectable.
Oh, is that what she was talking about earlier?
That's what it looks like.
As I said before, no respect for your elders.
Holy
As soon as you step there, you fall through the grave.
Oh shit, you just pissed him off. Damn, they've been going for a while.
All my years of service, that would even be a dent.
Oh my god. Why is that laugh? Holy shit, Winter, what the fuck? Oh, that's an evil giggle. Holy shit.
I think I'm like tagging your friends for a moment. Big guy, take over.
Back to this one. Did you learn from our last fight?
You were expecting me to see pits again. This thing's a lot more fun.
I know I will need my weapon.
Something on your chest.
Beep, 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 beep.
She ripped it off.
No. Oh my god, they've been beating each other up for so long.
I'd say she was a lot more fun to fight than you. You talk a bit too much for my liking.
Oh my god.
You'll have to do more to convince me about it.
Let's see where this goes. As I said. multiple times, yet you sat there and walked around.
Maybe I honestly let you think.
Make the approach. Make the opening. As I said, make the opening.
Oh, they're over. I know over there. Shit. Whoa.
Make your opening. Now you're starting to get some
I'm getting on my
Well,
nerves.
it's a learning experience for you by the seas.
Yeah.
To their dome. That way.
You're starting to pick up on things. Good.
Shock chop.
She's still holding on as that's going off.
The clearance level has been up.
Oh, what has?
So both of us are just getting electrocuted right now.
I've now been approved to speak more with Project Zero.
It's
Oh.
super fun. She's
Who wants that? Or you want to wait for the really bad information?
These.
Oh, give you the quick rundown.
I will be honest, there is a lot going on
Basically-
right now. But yeah, if you want to tell me, go ahead.
The quick version is the reason I haven't participated in this fight is my weapons require heavy mental strain to use, and I cannot handle it.
Ah.
However, my sister can.
No.
And seeing as we're all going to be working as a team from now on, I requested clearance to share more information.
Oh.
I would not have myself be a burden on the team.
Oh. Well, thank you, V. That's appreciated. I'm sure with some practice, you'll be able to get that weapon down pat, no problem.
Yeah, you can come out now. There we go. I'll talk to you later. I'll introduce you to everyone.
Oh, looking forward to it.
Concentrate on where your shield is protected.
Shoves you forward. Shoves you forward a bit. You gonna stand there or you gonna fight? If you have time to rest, you have time to fight.
Because we can end it there if you're done. I'm sure those two are about to finish up.
Literally head to head.
I will admit, you gave run for money, so you did good. Though if you do plan on using shock traps, at least try to prevent someone from grabbing your face next time. Especially those high pain.
Not my fault you built that fruit.
Hydrate or dihydrate, man.
Staying still is death against an opponent like him. It's only been almost 3 hours. Ooh.
Where are you going to learn? Seems you're at a disadvantage. Would you like to rescind your earlier option? My
If you're done fighting, I can always jump back in.
take the option.
They beat me unconscious to know what way.
What's that?
I think that's a wrap.
She's suggesting you jump in.
She'd shut the hell up. I'm glad to see that
You
you're
telling me to go in?
You fight big guy.
If he's so on the go more.
As I said to your friend, listen to your elders.
Good job out there. You put on a hell of a fight. At least I'm glad I get to trust a couple of you with my life and be a little bit more confident on that fact.
If you're willing.
A more even matchup, gun versus gun.
So be it.
Alright.
Which side will you take?
I think this one. Alright.
I said to you,
Grabbing you.
that's something proper. Come on.
I appreciate it.
He's gonna aim for his hand specifically and try and knock the gun out of his hands. This is what I've been waiting for! Hope you're hungry!
Damn, hope everything's going well over there. Sorry, I was in the talking
what's
about some
available.
stuff, but then I like dipped out.
No worries, you're fine. We've been sparring the whole time, now it's my turn to fight the big guy.
Alright, I'm gonna slug off for now then and try and get a little bit of rest while...
Yeah, go rest up. We'll probably stop after this one.
Okay, you did good. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, I am.
Perfect. Alright, talk later, homie.
Alright, have a good one, homie. Rest well.
You too.
Not trying to hurt you. Slow you down. Goes for the back of the tank. Slice his hand. No armor everywhere, big guy.
Sorry to say. I don't think you realize. I already thought of that.
Back knee.
You're going for my knees, then learn from the other one. It only goes so far.
Yeah, I can tell. Just trying to blind you with my hail of bullets in your eyes.
Block me from finding you, it will only get you so far as well.
Yeah. Realizing that now.
As I said, years of service.
Oh, never doubted that, sir.
Sound tactic. Not for me, however. Maybe I'll give you a hand.
No need.
Looks like you don't want one.
I got a thing for once. Come on. To the Empire, of course. That's where all good fights are. It's gonna go for a leg sweep with the cannon. I was hoping for. Bigger box.
Lose that respect already.
Looks like I might
Go for the lever.
Reach into the crevice of your neck. Exploit weak points. It's the name of the game with big guys like you. Just swipe at the gun. At the ammo belts.
Well then, if you requested so. You're getting pretty tired. What do you say we consider this a tie for now?
Fair is fair.
You fought well. Better than the others here, for some of them. Good.
My pleasure, sir.
Well,
Pleasure, sir.
you do not need to call me sir. It's a past rank, not the current one.
Alright then. Julius it is.
It is all of them.
Beep. Just you get a line of text that just says the wall.
Yes. Well, shall we get going then?
Yes, I believe we
Unless
shall.
anyone else wishes to fight.
I believe that is all. Alright then. Now then. Alright, one last thing. Give me your cards. Give them to me.
Wow, what the fuck has become like Placid, bro? Wow, I can't believe you fell asleep. Oh, there you fall asleep.
Do you know how fucking clammy I am right now? I punched the dog crate on accident twice.
Oh no! Oh no, dude!
I did that, I punched the bed frame, I went fucking out.
Oh, that was fun, dude. That was really fun.
Oh yeah, no it was.
On the swing, I have to move more than you do.
Did everyone have a good
I
time?
feel like it probably would have made more sense for my character
You
to
already
keep
got it
going, but I was
nicknamed.
getting too
It's the
tired.
wall.
Good. Glad everyone had a good time.
Fucking wall.
I'm happy to hear everyone had a good time.
I'm sweating like no tomorrow, and I'm in a fucking shorts and a t-shirt. I punched the dog crate twice. I punched the bed frame over there.
I punched my desk once.
Gee, I wonder why you had to punch
Yeah.
him, man.
I punched a couple of things.
But congratulations on none of you getting a headbutt outside of combat. So I'm sure that record will not remain for a while.
Yeah.
Will not remain soon enough. But
Oh man, but that was a good time.
This is
How do you feel about the quote-unquote wall?
And
yeah, the
she at
fucking
least
The bulldozer.
a little bit more with her life.
The
Just a little bit.
the fence.
You just gotta use tactics, guys. It's
Goddamn
pretty
wall like
easy.
this one.
It's crazy.
You could try hopping it, you could try going around it, you could try anything. The wall is still the wall.
I'm gonna go under it.
I can go under it and around it, but it keeps sucking turning for some reason.
And only one has gotten to a tie with the wall, and it is that one over there.
Listen,
Gee,
I would have fought you,
wonder-
but Valorissa literally has nothing that can counter your stuff.
How-
'cause she has.
How dare you
I have
put
an idea.
put us against like
And I
two of the most
somewhat
beefy
considering
people?
You chose to go in.
Wow.
To give to
You chose to go in.
I
feel like that's
If you
also
want, I
a
could do
I choose violence. I always choose violence. You know
Yes,
this.
I'm aware.
Because I think that'd be the only.
I am the
thing that would be
violence.
her,
I know.
Tank buster rounds. I
I'm
guess.
like, damn, I don't have a shield. Wait, I have a giant fuck off gun. That's the
You have
shield.
to realize, yes, I was using my
yeah.
gun as a melee weapon.
The
You could use yours as a
approach.
shield.
Yep, and
But
so,
it's only going to get you so far.
yeah, no, absolutely.
Because of your guys'
I'll
fight
have the
doing,
invisibility
Mhm.
toggle
made me
on,
realize
so
I
don't have
need
to
to give
change
Valorissa
avatars
a
when
actual
I
like
do.
tank
I
buster
strapped
round
so
type
many
weapon.
goddamn bombs.
Just have a big
I'm
fucking.
thinking I'm going to.
And your gun.
I'm going to be grabbing
I
the
have a
cannon
look.
from Bloodborne
Fuck yeah, do it.
Let's I'm gonna make one a super high.
because
explosive build
I
just
feel
for
like
you.
that's
But
barbarian enough.
Also, I'm glad you guys didn't want
Absolutely.
that
Something
over there
clunky that
because
she
my fight
can't
with
rapid
her, there's
fire.
a whole
Also, I'm so-
goddamn minefield of nitro.
I'm so glad how natural the Omniblade feels in combat. Like, it honestly feels really good to use.
I just say they're bad. I asked her, I was like, should I tell
The
them?
wall
Oh, yeah,
is
it
you
feels-
just walk through
feels
the
really
minefield
natural.
Unopposed. Just
The
walk through.
fucking wall. The wall.
But, yeah, no.
You gotta have some scrapage. You have to have a little bit.
He did. The 20 mil got him. The joints got hit. He still felt it somewhat. He said it was light stings. He was just walking through it.
No,
unfazed.
the-
You have to realize he was taking
I'm
the
talking about
hits.
the explosions. I
The
exploded.
explosions he felt as well. He felt them. There's a little bit of scarring, yeah, but he's unaffected
only
internally
thing I
by
can
it.
That-
It's just like,
Valorissa-
it's just a minor
What
inconvenience.
the fuck? Who
No,
is
guys.
this man? He's the wall.
That moment where I had.
thing I can
I-
see current Valorissa's equipment doing to you is peppering you on the sides to then try and get up close and maybe hook one of your tubes in the back or attempt to pull your latch.
That's what I was attempting to do, is fuck up the stuff on the back.
I blew
No,
up
at that
his
moment...
legs, I blew up his gun. What the fuck is that gun made of?
Yes.
You have to realize, let me explain it like this. Remember when he was making the comments of, respect your elders? What do you think he means by that?
Fucking I know. All I know is I put 2 people in a hole today. They didn't stay there very long, but I got them in there.
You think I should tell them about the funny in the paperwork?
That's up to you, friendo.
This is one of the guys that underwent the first testing of the Phantom program. I.e., he looks like this because he's the first thing they tested
He's
it on,
Gen
and that's
1.
why he's all cybernetics.
He's Gen 1.
He is first generation.
Alright. I'm gonna hop out here for the time being. Have a good one.
Alright, go rest.
I'm tired.
But yeah, he's
such
first
a-
generation, and he
Yeah,
was
have a
near
night.
death,
It's
and
fun.
he went, okay, he's
Such
near
a good
death because
first
we did all
session
this
for
crazy
this
shit.
session.
Yeah, of
Like,
course.
after we have to keep him in the
Yeah,
suit.
of course.
That's why
Have...
he can't take
Bye
this
bye.
off.
Proud of you.
I can't wait
Just
to
want to
do
make
more.
sure I
It's
said
literally
that.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
saying it at the same time.
Looking forward to having you around more often.
It
Absolutely.
definitely was.
Proud of you.
So much anymore.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Same
you're
here.
definitely Sooty.
Yeah.
Bet.
Anyways, peace.
The only one here
Good
who's
job.
not Swooty.
You
Look
did
at
good.
her.
Be proud of
Look
yourself.
at her.
Yeah, if it wasn't apparent, my character had very different approaches to fighting each of the opponents. Winter's, she
Right,
was
you're like the
just
security guard.
actually going all out on. Yours is she literally was just wanting you to beat the shit out of her to judge your strength that way to see if you actually deserved respect.
And well, look at where that went.
I'm just like, I get...
Takeaway so far is you deserve some respect.
I'm like, I get to observe everyone's fighting technique.
You proved yourself strong, but you also irritated the shit out of her.
He enjoys and relishes in that fact.
You just gave this one more reason to make bigger explosives.
Oh, Jesus.
More explosives, destroy walls. break
No,
all the
my
walls,
moment
destroy
of
facilities.
just pure insanity is when I had you pinned against the wall, both machine guns blaring, focus firing on your neck, exposed neck area, as I'm just... Fucking kill! Like,
You're doing that, and then out of nowhere, you just see me slowly walk over and just
Yep.
punch.
It's funny because you and Winter fell for the same grate.
Alright, I'm going to end my stream real quick.
Alright.
Alright, everyone. Thank you for being here, all you lurkers. I love you all. Hold on. There we go. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it so fucking much. This was the first session of the Phantoms arc, or segment of the Trails of Alterna roleplay, where I will be co-DMing for this. Although that didn't happen too much now, that's because we're starting things up. We're getting a feel for our characters. And honestly, this was a fuck ton of fun. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys have a good time. For more stuff to come, and of course, more Alterna to come. So, to everybody who's been listening and lurking around, I appreciate you all so much. Have a safe rest of your evening, or morning at this point, 100%. Have a good Friday, everybody, and I will see you all later. See ya.